Hi, everyone. Welcome to the Kimberly Cloud Show. I'm your host, Kimberly Cloud. I would like to say, first of all, thank you to News Anchor. I got a Zoom call through them. They showed me how to write good, my interpretation of the article so that they can revise it and write it in the journalist view. They walked me through the whole step, and I appreciate them. I appreciate them. So I'm in the paper again. ACL, thank you, ACL. Thank you, ACL, for having me. And I appreciate you guys, all of you guys, for working hard and diligent to getting my name out there. So let's talk about what's to talk about today. I have errands to run today, so I'll be busy. I wanted to say I hope you guys do well and that you stay focused. No matter how you are living in the United States, whether lower class, middle class, or upper class, try to make the best of it and to stay out of trouble. If we try to continue to do the right things and voice our opinions, then many great things will come. What I mean by that is many great things will come if we voice our opinion to places like a city hall or town hall meeting about our concerns. Instead of going to do something illegal, I would suggest you go to a city hall, town hall meeting and talk about how you have no money to take care of your children and you have to break the laws. Because I got another story for you. My mother used to have to steal deodorant and steal lotion because she couldn't afford it. She only got $300 a month worth of welfare and like $400 a month worth of food stamps. And she had to spend it. She had to spend it on the bus rides to take us to school, because she used to take us to the good neighborhood school. She used to argue with the school board about taking us to putting us in better schools because the schools we were in were not teaching us well. So she would argue and write letters to the school board. We had to ride the bus downtown Tuckasegee Road. We had to do a lot of things. And she kept us busy at the Charlotte Mecklenburg downtown main library, where I played number word munchers and played, remember number word munchers, word munchers? Yeah, the little green thing. I got to get that video again. But yeah, she kept us busy. She didn't want us in trouble, especially me. My sister wiggled into trouble, my brother in trouble. She tried to keep us busy, but she held she held a tight grip on me. And she homeschooled me. And it worked a little bit, because when I tested into high school at Oxon Hill, I tested into the 11th grade, but certain criteria was in the 10th and 9th grade. So I had to take 9th grade class, a little bit of 9th grade classes, a little bit of 10th grade classes in order to graduate with my class, which I did. So I was taking 7 classes. And I was able to work through it. So to get back on subject, we used to stay in the ghetto, and she didn't like it. She didn't like it. It was shooting all the time, dogs running around all the time. I'm surprised I didn't get bit. I did get bit by a dog when I was 5 years old on my hand, but I'm surprised I didn't get bit while I was there, because it was terrible there, the living conditions. No heat, refrigerator didn't work. The it was very dire conditions. It was very dire conditions. And we used to have an oil kerosene heater that went on, that her money went on that too. We used to walk all the way up Beatty's Ford Road, or I forgot where, but we used to buy kerosene oil to heat and cook because nothing worked. Nothing worked in the house. And we would buy food. We couldn't afford a cooler to put the meats in, so we had to eat all the meats before they got rotten. So I'm just being honest. This is what I went through as a child. And it's easy to say at the city town hall meetings that, hey, look, I don't want to go down the road of robbing, stealing, killing to get a paycheck to take care of my children, right? You don't want that to happen. You don't want that to happen, to go down that road. So you voice your opinion to city town hall meetings, and you voice your opinion to the Republican Party and the Democrat Party. It's free to go into. It's very free. You go in there, and they sometimes they have a camera, sometimes they don't, or all the time they have a camera, I don't know. But you tell them what's been going on in your neck of the woods and what is causing you to do. And that you need help. Reach out to Marjorie Taylor Greene. She has a phone number that you can leave a message on, and her attendants will get to it. Write Donald Trump. Tell them about your issues. Tell them. I do all the time. I leave messages. I write the CIA. That's why I hashtag them. I write the FBI. I even contact the police sometimes from time. I am not going back to jail over nothing, over nobody else's mess. So and then you got platforms that if you already are comfortable, but you're bored, you can, and you have an NA or AA issue, you can speak to the NA International. I learned that a week ago. Somebody told me about, all you got to do is type in NA International and you can get on Zoom. And what can happen is you can be on a Zoom meeting with inside the meeting. So you can be listening to a meeting without having to drive to go to the meeting in New York, in Pennsylvania, in Washington State, in the Philippines, everywhere, worldwide. The point is just to keep yourself busy. If you don't, you'll end up in jail for the first time or become a repeat offender. Why get charges on yourself when it could be harder to get an apartment, a good job, and many other things? Why? So you can be like, oh, I got charges on me. What you got? I got a felony, man. Come on now. It's not cute. It is not cute to get felonies. Just like Usher, he was at the Super Bowl. I didn't get to see it. But just like Usher said, he only apologized because he got caught. He only sorry because he got caught. So to those that are struggling, voice your opinions around the world. Those who are struggling, voice your opinions around the world and keep voicing them. And I'll say it again, go to Democrat and Republican meetings. Go to Democratic and Republican meetings. They're free. You know, if you're a Democrat, go to a Democrat meeting. If you're a Republican, go to a Republican meeting. It's very territorial and very muscle mania because it's like the Democrats and Republicans don't get along. We need to work on getting along, because if we can't agree on nothing, then what hope are we going to give to the people, the general population people that works 9 to 5 and is trying to make it out of poverty or trying to make it out of middle class to go to upper class? How are we going to help them? That's why I want to be state senator, because I'm not privileged and I have so much to offer to the world. I have so much to offer to the world. I know, like I said before, I have the mindset of somebody that want to make a change in the world. I done been around people that are no good and that are good, but mostly no good, living in the ghetto most of my life. And I say that to say I know what it takes to make them change. Maybe they need to be offered something more than just selling drugs out there, and maybe they need their own business. Maybe we should make it easier for them to get their own businesses. Well, because if they could make a business out of running drugs, they can make a business out of cooking or whatever else, other businesses. There's many arenas in a business. So with that being said, just keep them out of drugs and make a drought. Make a drought. I want a drought. I want it to be where you go to the hood, there's no more blue light special, because in DC they used to do the blue light special where they shine the blue light if you driving past the hood, the ghetto, and that means they have the drugs. I want it to be a drought. A drought. So with that being said, y'all definitely take care. Be safe, and I'll see you guys later.